expected bunch sprint, although it's not a guarantee. Once again, rolling terrain and a not uncomplicated finale on the way to Montalto di Castro. It rises up towards the finishing line. It's not a pure fast drag race by any stretch of the imagination. Fernando Gaviria won there last year, and I wonder if he can double up on success this year. I think Grivko and Frappoti have pretty much given up the ghost here. Backema moves to one side, Maestri accelerates past him, and no one is going to contest this either. So there we go. Mirko Maestri is at it again, and he moves to 20 points in the points competition. So just 3 survivors, and this is pretty attritional stuff, isn't it? One by one they drop off. All 4 of the original 7 have already gone, and that just leaves 3, and absolutely no surprise to see Alexis Goujard as one of them. Ah, well, there's an attack, and it's not come from Alexis Goujard. Rather surprisingly, perhaps it's Filosi who's decided to go, as it all comes back together again with just under 20 kilometres to go, as Filosi is caught. Look who's on the front now. Well, what does that tell us about this man's chances of winning today, Peter Sagan? You wouldn't rule it out, but he's spotted an opportunity, or is he perhaps setting this up for an unexpected source? Is it Matteo Palucchi who they're riding for today? Or is Sagan just being Peter Sagan? Riders from Quick Step Floors. Still work to do though, and still the front of the race is all about Dimension Data and Bora Hansgrohe. Still the red jersey of Geraint Thomas is there, with Elia Viviani not far from him, and the world champion Peter Sagan tucked in there in about 7th position. Gaviria getting closer with every pedal turn to the front of the race, but still with work to do. Edvard Boasson-Hagen takes things up now, softening up the race for Mark Cavendish. Cavendish is still there, or thereabouts. And he has Peter Sagan for company. Now the road rises, and it will rise steeply for the next 200 or 300 metres, and things will split up. There'll be gaps in this peloton when they come over the line as well. Geraint Thomas pulls away, and now Sacha Modolo moves to the front, and UAE Team Emirates take things up. Peter Sagan very, very handily placed. In fact, Modolo is just tucked in behind the world champion. Viviani and Kwiatkowski. Viviani finds himself rather exposed. He's got Peter Sagan there. No sign of Fernando Gaviria at the moment, and no sign either of Mark Cavendish at this point. Viviani finds himself leading out Peter Sagan, and the world champion is going to take this unopposed. I think this is all about Peter Sagan. No one's going to get close to him in the end. Peter Sagan wins with something to spare here, in the absence of Fernando Gaviria, and with Mark Cavendish nowhere to be seen at Montalto di Castro. Stage 3 belongs to Peter Sagan. Well, here's what happened to Gaviria. A touch of the wheel with one of the riders from Sunweb there, and they all ride into each other, and one rider, 2, 3, maybe 4 riders brought down by that crash. That's the order of the line, over the line. Viviani in 2nd place, Jürgen Roland's picking up 3rd. Sacha Modolo sprinted to a decent 4th place. Luka Mezgec deputising for the absent Caleb Ewan into 5th. There are the quartet of BMC riders all on the same time, courtesy of their team time trial, obviously, from the beginning. And Bob Jungels' name is absent there.